with that being said, let me just go ahead and put a timestamp on this because
yeah, we know it's heavy on your heart, Marlon. We can tell. We can tell that this is gonna be tough for you to talk about.
I do have a lot to say. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and vote up at the top of the poll.
Yeah, he's pretty much introducing the new pony pivot. Now I guess they're not going to be able to talk bad about Steam and having a closed and having an open ecosystem.
Right there,
all because of this rumor from Hip Hop Gamer
on the question about if you think it's coming to Steam or not.
I mean, but let's just be honest. These niggas run with rumors more than they do actual statements, right? We learned that with the whole Walmart and Target shit, right?
Not in terms of the play.
And he was another guy who took that bait that Sunday and ran with that shit.
PlayStation 6 and Steam. Also, at any point of the show that you want to show some love, you can do so by checking out my man Goku
in the description.
Or hit that super chat to show your love and generosity, which is all optional, by the way.
All optional.
You can do so if you have any super itchy questions. If it can't wait on.
Yeah. If you have a super itchy question. Yep. Oh, yeah.
The actual Q&A. All right. So with that,
my boy Arioka says, I'm with you, Six. I want a GTA 6 delay just to see Marlon's reaction. Yeah, exactly.
Being said, do have a lot to talk about with this topic, and then we're going to go ahead and react to the actual video on what hip hop is actually saying here. All right. So let's go ahead and let's do it right now. All right.
My boy Deceiver said it's super itchy. What? Well, if you have a super itchy question, right? Well, then you can super chat in and ask that question, right?
So let me swear my pants, bro. My pants. All right.
It's okay. We know this is tough, Marlon. We're with you, brother.
Right, so let's do this.
Yeah, speak, my brother. It's okay.
So PS6 Steam. And let me just say this.
Shout out to One to Cash. He been a member for 1 month. He says, yo, Six. Chat. Zesty Marlon. Shout out to One to Cash, man. He been a member for 1 month, dog. Shout out to you, man.
Let me start off the rip right now.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, it don't make sense.
Yeah.
And you know.
Your people. You, Marlon. Wow. I'm gonna fucking crash out. What?
Why would they do that? Blah, blah, blah. You know.
Nope, not happening. Yes, all that stupid shit you've been, dog. Wow, these niggas right here.
It goes against what Sony is about. Blah blah blah. I've seen the comments. And
nigga, you was one of the main people propagating the bullshit. No, this dude is crazy.
Stuff like that. But look at what's happening in the industry right now. Look at what Microsoft is doing.
Oh, you mean the niggas that are dead, right? The niggas in last place, the niggas that had to bow out? Oh, get the fuck. No way. He just said, look at Microsoft. Nigga, I thought they were dead.
Right now. Look at what Microsoft is doing right now.
Wasn't this nigga just sitting here doing a British accent talking about Sony doesn't have a problem selling consoles? Right? What happened to all that shit? All that shit just went out the window within 24 hours?
Right? I know Microsoft is doing something completely different than Sony, but look at the direction that the industry is heading in. Right?
This is gonna be a long stream. So now we can look at the direction the industry's going in. Wow. Yeah, because Sony's doing it, dude. Right? Because Sony's rumored to do it, dude.
Have to do something.
Okay.
That you can't just keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again every generation. Like there has to be a feature. There has to be.
But what about Nintendo? Nintendo's king, right? What about PlayStation selling consoles? What about all that shit you've been talking for the past forever, nigga? You've been saying a whole bunch of bullshit. This is insane.
A functionality. There has to be something that's going to reel you in. And only people that are just...
GTA 6, Wolverine, right? Wolverine, Sorrows, Intergalactic. Isn't that the shit you've been saying? Oh my God, these guys right here.
Narrow-minded is not going to be able to understand and see it. But at the end of the...
holy projection, you've been very narrow-minded. All you guys have. And every step of the way, right? As a PC guy, someone... I be on Steam, you know what I mean? I do enjoy Steam, right? I know the fanboys been out here saying, "Oh, you PC guys are Valve fanboys," but I think Steam is amazing, right? But you guys have been very, very narrow-minded when it comes to Steam. You've been talking about more exclusives. You guys have been sitting here fucking putting yourself in the shoes of a developer. You guys have been on that bullshit the whole entire time. It's crazy that now you guys want to hit a fucking 180 pivot, right? Saying that to save face in case it blows up in his face in the future. That's exactly what Marlon's doing right now.
Today, don't be surprised. If it's not Steam, it is something they're going to be working on to be able to keep you.
But why would they put more exclusives? No. Don't you change the script now, nigga. No. You get your one tentpole title a year, and that was enough. McQuality, right? Wasn't that what you were saying? Now all of a sudden, they want to switch it up. Shout out to Form State. He says, Valve fanboys, if Valve doesn't support any type of gamer, they don't put you in a box. That's why I fuck with Steam. Exactly. That's why I say this shit, because it's nonsense, right? But, it's been going around lately with the Steam machine and all that shit. But the crazy pivot we're seeing right here.
And not allow you to go anywhere. Well, I wouldn't say not allow, but you don't have to go anywhere else, right? Everything is on one box. And I think that's...
Well, this box, is it going to be a console? Right? If it's going to have access to Steam, is it going to be plug and play, right? Let me start pulling out all the stupid fucking questions you guys have been asking for the past 6 months. I was wondering if you guys were being serious, right?
The way
I guess it was just all bullshit
of the industry right now. That the industry is evolving in that direction. I mean, we see what Microsoft is doing, right? We see the handheld market right now, the cloud, and all this and that.
The cloud.
You know what I mean, we see how that's
but what's the point of the cloud? We want to be able to play it natively.
Has evolved and how much better it has gotten. And so it's not out of the realm of possibility. I still do stand on Sony, having some sort of PC launcher or the whole cross-buy idea that just popped up.
You don't stand on none of that shit, nigga. You stand on exclusives. Oh, boy, hush, nigga. Now he want to switch up. Oh, boy, I'm not going for it. Not all these streams I done sat through and documented diligently. Get the fuck out of here. Boy, this man is switching tunes, so it is crazy.
First time Sony has done this.
Marlon, I bought an Asus Monitor XG32UC165HZ, but when I turn it on, it only shows 60HZ, and I don't know how to change it to 165HZ. Please help.
Yikes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I would not be able to help you niggas with this shit. I was fighting my audio settings today. I just refer you to one of the niggas in the Discord.
Is it hooked up to a desktop or a laptop? If it's hooked up to a desktop or laptop, doesn't matter. You'd have to go into the display settings.
Damn, why so serious? Says is a trash monitor. Yeah, Marlon is tech support. Yeah, get on that shit, Marlon.
Scroll down to
Well, Marlon used to have an IT. He used to build PCs, so that's why we listen to him.
Refresh rate. Sometimes you just have to, act.
What up, Six? Larry says, "Damn, Six, it's been a minute. Hope you and the rest of the chat here has had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you're doing well as well, man. It's been a minute, man. Good to see you, dog.
Activated. You just gotta enable it." And also
even further beyond
your drivers.
Woo! Yeah, I want to. Yeah. Whatever the tech support. Yeah, get hype. Listen to this. Look at this. Where's the hype? Where is the hype? I'm the only one getting hype. You guys see this shit? Isn't this crazy? Isn't this crazy? When he gets hype, right? I be over here like, seriously, Marlon. But now there's no hype.
Hey, my man, Wally P, my man, Bobby Cook. Thank you so much for cooking up.
And shout out to Bobby Cook, right? You already know. What up, man? He said, good to see you all. Black, blessed, and highly favored. Hey, shout out to you, man. For real. My man said, Mom turned 86 again. Hey, well, happy birthday to her, for sure, man. That truly is a blessing, man. Amen to that, dog. Shout out to him. Let me show you guys this. Let me pull this shit out. I should have kept this up. This is my bad. Where the fuck is it? Shout out to Bobby Cook, right? I gotta say that I'm very thrilled, right? Because of Bobby Cook, your boy Siggs is an elite member, right? I just wanted to show that off. I'm so proud. I've been watching Marlon for like 2 or 3 years now, and I've never been an elite member. But because of Bobby Cook, shout out to him, right? Get hype.
My brother, thank you for the $3. Blessings. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thanks for the dono.
It's on my PS5 Pro.
Oh, it's on your Pro.
Oh.
Well, you can enable 165 hertz on the Pro. The highest that you're going to be able to do is 60 hertz. I mean, some games are able to do 120,
Yeah, tell that nigga to simmer it down.
right?
Oh, what up, Cole? Cole, how you doing, man? Oh, my boy Cole UT in here. What's happening, dog?
But by default, you only are going to be able to do, 60. 60 hertz.
simmer that down.
So
Yeah.
that's why it's showing 60.
Yeah, you're gonna have to take that down to Weenie Hut Jr., right? Let him know.
Whenever if the game has that functionality, then it will automatically kick in.
Yeah.
Some people have it to where
And spoiler alert, it ain't gonna kick in.
automatically detects, like there's a setting that you go into the display setting to do that. But yeah, that's the case for everybody. Whenever I hooked up my PS5 Pro to my monitor, it's always gonna say 60 hertz, or your PS5
always.
or your Series X, always gonna say 60 hertz, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry for telling you to buy it. Go ahead and apologize.
But that's just how it is, and make sure you have make sure you put it on dynamic in terms of like the resolution and stuff, because a lot of times people, they just select whatever resolution they want, which it don't really matter, but it all comes
I thought they just, wait a minute. I thought they just wanted to plug and play, dude.
down to the actual, like Call of Duty, for instance, has that
Call of Duty. What, are you crazy in your brains?
120 hertz capabilities.
So now we're going to Call of Duty. Fuck Call of Duty, right? We were talking about how bad Call of Duty was, right?
Not gonna natively have that, check box off, like, shoot, 4K at 120 hertz. It's always 4K 60. So that's how that goes.
Yeah, that's how that
why
goes.
You're not seeing 165 hertz, because it can't go up that high. Now,
Yeah, and just like how you said yesterday, it is what it is. We got what we got. So, yeah, exactly. 6. Are there kids or adult asking Marlon for tech support? What the fuck? Yes.
PC, that's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, PC, that's a whole different ballgame. Yeah, tell them. So now we talk about that now.
There's that.
There's
Yo,
that. Yeah.
Anonymous, thank you so much for the $5, man. You guys are going crazy today, starting
Yeah, long story short, you got scammed.
the month strong. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you all so much. I will be hearting all the super chats towards the Q&A portion of the show, so I appreciate you. All right.
This nigga can't heart the super chats now, nigga. I don't know how his setup is. What?
Let's get back into that. Hopefully that
Kevin, you got them long ass arms, that long ass reach span, nigga. You got that long ass arm span, that long ass reach. Boy, you can't move that mouse and like them shits now, nigga.
helps you, Michael. Appreciate you. But yeah, so back on the conversation at hand. It's not out of the realm of possibilities. I can see Sony saying, look, we want PlayStation 6. And like hip hop is saying, PS6, all generations of PlayStation, all in one box. Like, whether it's like giving you the functionality to be able to play PS1, PS2, and PS3 games, maybe not natively, but maybe.
But if it ain't, then it's not a console. Wait a minute, but then it's not going to be a console, right? And this is all over rumor, yes. But then it's not going to be a console if it's not natively, right? So what is it? It's going to be an AMD box?
Digitally.
Thanks for
In a
the
way
dono.
where it's
Thanks, bro. I thought some was wrong, lol.
Oh, no, nothing was wrong, brother. Unfortunately, you just got scammed. Right? Nothing was wrong, buddy.
oh no, you good? You
Yeah,
good,
you good.
brother. You good? You good?
Yeah, you get what you, yeah. Yeah, you're good.
Hey, that's what I'm here for, man.
Yeah, that's what he's here
That's
for,
what I'm here
right?
for.
Yeah,
Now's the time to shill out the funds.
yeah, now's the time to chill out the fun.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
But back to what I was saying, guys. So, I know hip hop had talked about the whole backwards compatibility and stuff, and then he even clarified that in the video and be like, "Look, man, Sony already got that stuff in motion." He said, but they haven't released it yet, or they haven't went on fully with it yet. Basically, that's what he was trying to say.
So it's already in motion, right? Nose touch again. Oh, yeah.
Now, in terms of backwards compatibility or all generations of PlayStation on the same box, that could simply mean like, what we're getting kind of like right now via PlayStation Plus Premium, where
So you have to get a subscription service, right? But subscription services are bad. Oh, no, we want to just be able to play our library natively, all the old games.
PS1, PS2, and PS3 games, but maybe it might be set up in a whole different way, like a whole different untethered
Nope. No. We want it natively. We want to be able to play the old games, dude.
way. If that actually makes sense to you guys.
If it's a console, then I should be able to play my old console games. I should be able to play all my old console games. Marlon, you're the one who set these expectations.
And all comes down to the marketing as well.
My boy Marquise Godwin says, hip hop also said Nintendo was putting their games on PC. Never happened. Oh, trust me. I don't trust nothing that nigga's saying. Trust me. Trust me, 1,000%. I'm more so talking about how these ponies switching up.
Like how they're going to actually market it, right? Because we're getting...
But to be fair, I don't trust nothing that no insiders say. You know what I'm saying? I'll just wait until shit is officially announced. But I do like seeing these guys run with rumors. It's especially in a slow news week, goddammit. If PlayStation 3 had a PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 emulator built in, not sure why they can't do that on newer PlayStations. Yeah, true.
To the point where if Sony can help it to where you buy your PC games on PlayStation and
So then it's going to be a PC.
not have to go to PC, that would be amazing. Which I've talked to you guys. I don't know why we act so brand new. I've been told you all about this. I never talked about Steam.
No, you didn't.
I said PC launcher.
You never, buddy. Why would they do that?
Imagine if Sony have their own proprietary PC store on PlayStation 6. I need for you guys to think about the possibility. I'm not saying it's confirmed. I'm not confirmed or saying any. I'm just giving y'all my opinion.
Yeah, man, this fool tripping. I know. Undying Breed, like, dog, he never said that. Bruh, LOL, the PC launcher is Steam. This is what he doesn't understand. He doesn't get it. They're putting Steam on the fucking PlayStation, dog. He doesn't. That's what the rumor's saying. Like, it's so funny.
Think about it. Finding a way to reel you guys in. That's a way to reel you in.
I thought that they would reel you in with the one tentpole title a year, right?
Because the PlayStation 6 is going to be crazy powerful.
Oh! I thought that it was going to be underpowered so it could cut off the price of the next Magnus. And I thought that power didn't matter anymore, right? Marlon, I mean, come on.
Come on, you should know this.
You should know this. These are all of your talking points, right? We've been listening, Marlon. I thought that's what we learned from you, right?
Right? And it's going to be even more PC advanced than the PS5 and the PS5 Pro is. It's going to be driven.
So it's wait, what?
More PC advanced than the PS5 and the PS5 Pro is. It's going to be driven by AI in a crazy way. I mean,
so it's going to be a PC box.
You have Redstone, that new the new upscaling technique, I think called Project Redstone or whatever.
Shout out to Hunter, right? Or Hunter Eats Hunter. He says, I switched from PlayStation to Xbox in 2021. After 19 years on the platform, trust me, Sony will never let you play your PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 disc-based games. Damn. Talk that shit, right? Shout out to Hunter Eats Hunter, for real, man. I mean, like I said, I don't see them doing this. I definitely think this is a rumor. I just think the main, this is more so, consider this a thought experiment, right? I just find it very funny how these ponies are taking this information, right? And don't worry, for the main event, we got Lono. We're going to see his whole take on it, right? But I just find it funny how now these guys can see the benefit of, having a console that allows you to access Steam. Now, all of a sudden, they see that as a plus. But before, everyone was saying it was a negative, right? It's just interesting.
I think it's only on Black Ops 6. Correct me if I'm saying it wrong. That's supposed to get better. FSR 4, you see how crazy, and that's an extension of FSR 4. So you see how crazy that's getting right now in terms of the upscaling, right? And in the stuff that
stop glazing the upscalers, Marlon.
Mark Cerny was talking about, no restrictions. Absolutely no restrictions when it comes to the CPU and the GPU, right? And he talked about the Radiance cores and all these different things, and
womp.
how much easier things.
But what does it mean when you niggas when you guys wake up and go to Digital Foundry, right? And the PS5 is outperforming the PS5 Pro. Yeah, he sold you guys a whole bunch of womp.
Things are gonna be. I'm telling you guys,
Hey,
Bobby Cook.
187's a member.
Let's go, bro. Bobby Cook.
Yeah, word salad. Yeah, he doesn't understand. He doesn't even understand the technology he's talking about for sure, right? Wasn't this the same guy that says, if it were up to me, I'd pull the games from PC? Sounds like he got his marching orders. Yes. That is exactly this guy, right? 187 made it. Yeah, all my dogs are getting in there. All my dogs are becoming elite members. You love to see it.
Legend. The legend. The legend has
I think it's only right? I mean, we all get our PlayStation news from Marlon.
spoken, man. That is 2 on the day. Let's go, baby. That puts us up at 278. Everybody would give this up. Go to the community tab where you find all your perks. We got members only content coming up this week. You don't want to miss out. As a matter of fact, hey, let's go.
Hey, look at that. 6 and cereal. Who's that? Oh, this is legendary. Let me fucking get the picture.
Miss out. As a matter of fact, the video. Hey, let's go.
Hey. Ow. Hey. Yeah, with the Kratos. I got to get this with Kratos sliding on the shield. Woo. Oh, man. I love it. I love it, man. For real, for real. I got to get it going, man. I love it. Holy. Oh, man. Hilarious. Hilarious. I love it. Yeah, we're in there. Elite members. For real, for real.
Appreciate you, Bobby. Thank you.
He said, oh, you guys saying he made a face when he saw your name? You think he knows? Let me go back. Wait a minute. You guys, I didn't even peep that. You guys think he made a face when he what?
Perks. We got members only content coming up this week. You don't want to miss out. As a matter of fact, the video. Hey, let's go.
Look.
Appreciate you, Bobby. Woo. Thank you.
Make our own destiny.
Thank you. So like I was saying,
He knows. Yeah. Hey, we're fans.
thank you, Bobby Cook. Like I was saying, bro, think about
He knows. He knows. Yeah. He knows.
those things. I need y'all to think, right? Like Sony could very well be working on a way to where, hey man, why should we have our players go to another platform when we can keep them on our platform? And
Everybody's saying he's a fan. Yeah, I mean, listen, who else listens to Marlon and really documents everything? You know, of course, that's my dog. I told you guys, me and Marlon, we go way back, man.
buy the cross-buy situation where you can buy the same game that can work on another platform but on the same box. Does that make sense? So you can literally buy a PlayStation 6. Not saying this is happening. I'm just saying it's an idea of what I think could be a possibility. Look at the industry right now. Look at what's going on. Think about those things, right? The idea of having it to where you buy a PlayStation 6 PC game, right? And
Yeah, so play anywhere.
you buy the same game for both versions of platforms, right?
Like play anywhere.
So you got the PC,
Yeah, or like the Steam Deck. Yeah, pretty much.
you got the PC version, and you got the PS6 console version, and you're able to still play it on the PlayStation 6. That will be crazy.
My boy Arioka says, I only know Marlon because of you and Gabe said, yeah, Marlon is a funny dude.
That would be
It's crazy how now this sounds crazy. I mean, I definitely think this is dope. I think they should do something like this, right? You know, we'll see if they actually do it, right? But it'd be nice if they do it for sure.
crazy. Now, what Microsoft is doing is Microsoft is offering unlimited storefronts. It's not just Steam. It's Epic.
true.
It's GOG. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Battle.net, it's everything. It's basically a PC.
Yeah.
Right? Straight up PC. I mean, all these consoles are PCs, but
So now all these consoles are PCs. Interesting. I mean, dog, this is what I mean. This is interesting.
more open source than ever before. And you could choose to your heart content.
My boy Richard Omega says, now it's crazy. I thought it was dumb to buy it once and play it on any device. Yeah, I know. I thought it made no business sense and that Sony wouldn't do it, right? Sigs, I thought you watched these guys with an alt account. Oh, hell no, nigga. Oh, but you know, Sigs in there standing 10 toes. What I need an alt for, nigga? Please, are you kidding me? I'm putting these niggas on the thumbnail and whatnot. I don't need no damn alt. An alt for what, nigga? We're on the internet.
On what you want to do, or
I want them to know I was in that pit.
you can switch back to the regular Xbox operating system.
My boy said, why he fronting like Steve isn't the biggest storefront on PC? Yeah, I know.
Sony, on the other hand, could be working on something completely different.
Thanks for the dono.
You guys got to
I
think.
don't see why Sony wouldn't react if Micro comes out with their own hybrid with users playing PlayStation games on Steam.
Exactly.
Same with the Steam box.
No.
Exactly.
No, you don't get to say that. You don't get to say that because you were literally saying that PlayStation isn't affected by this. You were literally saying they're not competing. They don't see this as competition. That's what you were saying. In fact, you got into it with Drumline Rolo over that shit. With the Steam machine discussion and everything, you made it very clear that PlayStation wasn't competing. So now all of a sudden they are because of this rumor.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Thank you. Because everybody is acting crazy right now. This is why I love people that are level-headed. This is not, I'm not simply sitting here saying Steam is coming to PlayStation 6, right? Hip-hop got his sources, which we're going to be talking about here today. Hip-hop.
I mean, let's just be honest. You guys would run with any rumor. If it was a Reddit rumor, you would have ran with it, Marlon. So now all of a sudden, so now PlayStation is worried about Steam and all this shit. I mean, this is funny. This is what we've been trying to tell you. We've been saying that all of the tentpole titles are accessible on Steam, yada, yada, yada. But you sat here and just act like it didn't matter, like Sony wouldn't care about that, right? And who knows? Maybe they don't, right? Maybe they're completely fine with people just buying their games on different storefronts and getting that goddamn
money.
Which makes sense, right? But now all of a sudden, right now, now you can see how it's competition. Now you can see the benefit of Play Anywhere. Like, this shit is fun. Like I said, now they can magically see the benefit of having a console that has access to different storefronts and Steam. Interesting.
I know hip-hop for 17 years. Been knowing hip-hop for years. You understand what I'm saying? And I went to E3. It's because of him I got my first E3, right? It's because of him I got into E3 back in 2006. So wow. Me and him go way back, and I've seen this man work. Me and him go to all these appointments. We had different companies laid out. We had Activision. We had, Ubisoft. I mean, we go to all these events. I have pictures. I have videos of me and him. I seen him interview, Mark Cerny, talking to all these people, David Jaffe. So it's not out of the realm.
David Jaffe.
Possibility. I don't know where he got his information from, but this is somebody who I personally know, right? And I've seen work. I've been at this man's house. And seeing this man talking to people in the industry on his computer, emailing back companies, and I'm like, man, what? You heard from so-and-so, and he's showing me stuff. He's like, look at this right here. Yeah, this is coming from so-and-so. This is their email. This is their...
Yeah, well, how convenient. Yeah, look at this. Look at all this shit that I'm not supposed to be sharing with you, but here, come look at this. Yeah, Marlon documentary by 50 coming soon. Yeah. Man, he ain't heard shit. Yeah, I know. I'm pushing X down. I don't care. X it down.
Phone number. So this is somebody who I personally know. This is not some random old Joe on the...
Now, to be fair, Meds did show a video of him in the same room, but he definitely seemed like he was a fanboy, right? I don't know if I can find it, but... let me see if I can find it. Because he definitely had it. It was in the Discord. I don't know. Either way, it had music playing, but I definitely pulled it up yesterday. The other day. Oh, here it is. Ironically, I'm not gonna play the audio, but shout out to Meds, by the way. I'm not going to play the audio, but I'm just going to show. See, this is them in the same room. Look at him. Look how he's staring at this nigga. Right? So there is some proofs, right? There is some proofs. This is what I'm saying, right? Marlon does know him, but I definitely think he's extending this. But look how he's smiling. Look how he's staring at this man, right? Look at this shit. Very weird, right? Very weird. He looks like he wants to eat him. Yeah, look at how he's looking at this nigga, right? Well, who that nigga in the bed at the back? Hey, man, this is some funny shit. He looking creepy as fuck. Look, and he's got a Call of Duty Black Ops shirt on. Look at the look on his face. Oh my God, yeah, this is very creepy. Yeah, so we're gonna keep this up just in case we need to use it later. A big boy in pajamas. Hey, yo, what the fuck, Six? Yeah, I know. It's some funny shit, man. That's all I gotta say.
the internet who I don't know, but obviously these people have credibility, right? And hip hop has gotten some things right to where people haven't sourced them and stuff like that. And that's why I'm a firm believer of source who you get your information from. But obviously stuff like that,
Yeah, but you don't care about that shit. You be running with Reddit, right? Oh, let's keep it a buck.
most of these guys, you know, Tom Henderson and Jeff Grubb, they're not going to come out, or my man Nate the Hate, they're not going to come out and give you their sources. Nobody's going to do that. You know what I'm saying? So the downside, let me elaborate on the journalist side, because I've been a journalist since 2006.
Oh my God.
I can vouch for
Shut
hip-hop.
up. Shut your ass up, right? And shout out to Deceiver. He says, 2 beds, 1 room, 3 men. Do the maths. I'm doing the quick maths. You know, it does not compute, right? I don't want to do the quick maths, right? Shout out to Deceiver, right? Doing the quick math. Yeah, now he's a journalist, right? So now you're a journalist, right? Shout out to Deceiver. Wow, interesting.
Vouch for, you know, most
This guy, like I said, this man has done it all.
of these guys, how these guys work. You're not going to come out and give out your source. The problem here
You do. Your source is Reddit, and sometimes you run with Hat Guy.
is how credible is
Sharing a bed. Hey, maybe they slept on the floor, you dig?
your source?
I doubt that Marlon was hanging out with them like that. I think he kind of looked like he was just kind of like, they let him in the room and he was just getting a video like, look, you guys, I'm with Hip Hop Gamer, you know? Like, if anything, I have proof right here. That's why I kept it up. You see, he definitely kind of looks like he's a fanboy. Like, he's got the video and he's like, look, you guys, it's me and Hip Hop Gamer, you know? Shout out to Marlon, though, right? I'm pretty sure this was a big moment for him. I'm glad that that this happened.
How credible is your source?
Yours isn't.
Because here's the
I mean, it depends on if you believe in Reddit.
thing. If your source is not legit, then that's going to make you look bad. You understand what I'm saying? That's why this kind of work that we do in this space where we get information that is not confirmed to the public is so like foggy to a lot of people. Like,
No, you guys don't do any type of work. You niggas run with Reddit. Stop it.
I'll believe it when I see it. Rightfully so.
You've been running with Hat Guy tweets as of lately, man. Like, I mean, your source work has been very shoddy.
I'm not telling you to take it to the bank that Steam is coming to PS6, but I'm just like, hey, don't just write it off. Because look at the direction that
I'm not gonna lie, I'm writing it off, right? But as someone stated earlier, right, it would definitely be a W for gamers, but it'd be an L for ponies, right? Because all the gamers would love to have access to more storefronts, access to more games, access to better refund policy, access to better discounts year round, right? But you ponies have built all these narratives and talking points, right? You guys are gonna have to walk back a lot of the bullshit you were talking.
industry is going. You understand what I'm saying? Your credibility is on the line. Bro, I got burned before. Plenty of times I got burned, baby.
You may need to clear that up. I'm pretty sure he's talking about he's gotten burned before by running with the bad leaks. Yeah, I mean, it seems like you don't care about your credibility. I thought you didn't care about that type of stuff, Marlon. I thought that you surely wouldn't be running with, Hat Guy tweets and Reddit rumors, right?
Plenty of times doing this. Right? I have interviews on this channel from all these different developers and all that, right? And they tell me things and I'm like, oh, okay. Or people who think they know stuff DM me in my inbox. Oh, Marlon, I heard this is happening. Or I heard that. I said, where you hear that from? Oh, so-and-so told me this, so-and-so told me that. And I got burned pretty bad 5 years ago. And I said, nah, you know what? I just block all these people because I'm like, man, bro, I'm not trying to look bad in front of people. Like, I'm not trying to
well, don't worry. That's why I'm here, right? I want to show you in your best light.
ruin my image. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't worry, Marlon. I got you, right? I got your image. Don't worry about Paul. Don't worry, Marlon. We got you.
like look like an idiot or just look like I'm just in
Oh,
it
no,
for
no. We would never think that you look like an idiot, Marlon, right? We get all our PlayStation news from you, Marlon.
the clicks. Like, that means nothing to me.
Oh, what'd you say?
Or just look like I'm just in it for the clicks. Like, that means nothing to me.
Nigga, who does YouTube who doesn't want their videos to get clicks? And I mean, like, you really can't claim that when you ran with the Reddit rumor that they were canceling hardware. You did like this whole fake outrage shit. I mean, you can't say that. Not when that, like, literally people, credible sources. I mean, literally, Microsoft came out and said they were going to make a console. But you still ran with the Reddit rumor. So don't sit here and pretend like you care about your credibility. Save it. Save it. You saw a hot topic and you made a video, you made a live stream, and I'm glad you did. I liked the stream, right? I think it was great content, great farm that day. On a Sunday, right? I think we did a secret Sunday stream, but I mean, spare me with all this bullshit about your fucking credibility. You don't care about that at all.
If it's legit, then it's legit. But it's your box side on the line. You understand
Pause.
what I'm saying?
Pause.
So you come
Whoa.
out and say something, and it's
You're talking about getting burnt. You're talking about your box side on the line. Like, you see, this is why I don't do the insider shit. Oh, what type of weird shit you guys got going on?
completely wrong. People are not going to trust you. People are like, oh, okay, you said this and you said that. Remember what I always tell you guys. The internet got receipts.
Yeah.
Come on, you should know this.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. Go ahead. I'll let you keep talking.
The internet got receipts.
Yeah.
So if you say something, bro, stand behind what you say.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? And
Which you're not doing at all this whole entire stream. So far, you haven't stood by a single thing that you've said, just within like the past 2 months, right? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you said, but it's interesting that you said that because as you can see, Marlon, we enjoy the channel. We catch just about all the streams. A couple months ago, you definitely did. Look, Microsoft canceled next gen Xbox report. Didn't even slap a rumor on there, right? Didn't even slap a rumor. Just said Microsoft canceled the next gen Xbox. That's it. You know what I mean? You definitely. So I don't understand why you're saying this when you have a body of work and there's people out there who document the shit. You're lying, right? You're a liar. And you definitely do run with stuff for clicks, but I mean, don't get it wrong. I mean, I do too, right? I do too, my nigga. I don't know why these people get up here and say, "Oh, I don't care about that shit." I'll shut your ass up.
and don't even mention, like me, how I got burned 5 years ago. Shoot.
You keep on talking about how you get burnt. Relax.
I rarely get insider information like that. And if I do get insider information, I'm being told, yo, don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You signed this NDA. There's a lot of things right now
X to
that I
doubt.
know about that I can't even talk about.
X to doubt. Stop it.
Right? I can't.
No.
So I'm
X
not
to
going
doubt.
to tell y'all
I don't have any proof, but I'm telling you right now, everything is telling me that you're capping right now.
everything or tell y'all anything. Like I can't do it. Like
Shout out to the X to doubt. Yes, X to doubt. Get
years
out of here.
ago,
No.
When I first
for the dono.
first met my wife and everything.
If true, there's no reason to buy anything else.
Exactly. For people who are seasoned into PlayStation, yeah, years ago when I met my wife,
Sid gets his info for feet pics. Oh, no. Never that. Old Dad Gamer always in here with that energy, right? On some other shit.
and everything like that, like I said, you never know who's watching your channel. I was contacted by someone.
Thanks for the
Oh, yeah, when you were in with Microsoft.
Can't say no names.
When I say Sony would react, why wouldn't they put Steam on PS6? I'm not ruling it out. With the way tech functionality is going, I say yes.
Yep. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like everybody, that's why I love Mark. Mark, this is why.
Yeah, of course, right? Because he's not even going to pay attention to how you're pivoting and completely going against what you've been saying for the past few months. Now all of a sudden it makes sense. Now all of a sudden, but would they be bowing out? Would they be pivoting? It's not going to be a traditional console, right? The flip-flop is insane. Yes, so now it makes sense, and now you can see PlayStation doing it. Like I said, I don't think it's going to happen, but this is so funny. It's so funny how, like I said, they can see clearly now the rain is gone when there's a PlayStation logo on it, when PlayStation does it. But before, it's like, oh, this is ridiculous. This is heresy, all right? This is not the traditional way. My exclusives, right? All that shit. You know what's so funny? I haven't heard Wolverine one time. Haven't heard Wolverine, haven't heard Saros, haven't heard fucking GTA 6. We're 25 minutes into the stream and I ain't heard that shit once. No, excuse me. We're 35 minutes into the fucking screen and I ain't heard that shit once. Can someone explain that to me? Why don't I hear Wolverine? Why don't I hear Saros? Why don't I hear all this talk about exclusives and all that shit? All that shit just went out right out the window, right? They're killing their ecosystem, right? Dude literally said this shit last week. I know. Now it's just gone. It's insane.
I love you, bro. This is why I love you, man, because you're one of those kind of dudes that I can see myself, even in real life, like being a best friend or
I mean, nigga, this is the internet, but this is real life, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
friend or somebody that I can talk to about anything, video games, level-headedly. And you're
I mean, it's through the internet, but you're talking to them, you're communicating to them. What you're saying, people hear what you're saying, right? I get it's internet, parasocial, and everything, but this is happening, right? People have seen your talking points. You were saying nonsense. You were contradicting yourself.
your response is always like, how I think or how I would respond. Yeah, you just never know. I'm not sitting here saying, hey, it's coming to Steam verbatim. I'm just saying, don't rule it out. Don't rule out the idea of it. That's all.
Oh, yeah, but what about damaging the brand, right? Yeah, yeah, can't damage the brand, but now the rumor. Yeah, literally, Sigs, that's why I don't watch him. The only way now is if you do content. Dude's not neutral. He's a pony, and that's cool, but be real about it. Hey, shout out to Drumline Roller, man. I mean, the switching is insane.
I'm trying to tell you guys. You understand? Maybe, you ever heard the saying, when you dream something, it's never straight?
Oh, so now this is a dream. Wow. Isn't this interesting? So now it's a dream, right? Having Steam, the Steam dream. He's been dreaming of a Steam dream. Isn't that wonderful how that seems?
Right? And we have crazy dreams before, and it never comes true in the way that the dream articulated. But it might come true in a different kind of way.
So this is another pony premonition. I remember he said he's had like an ability from that he was ordained from the Lord, right? He's somewhat of a prophet, right? He said he was somewhat of a medium, and he tries to run away from his responsibility. Maybe this is some type of vision that he's had before. Okay, a dream.
Like something might...
He has a dream, right?
Happen to you in a different kind of way other than what the dream was articulated. So what I'm saying, I say all this to say this, like...
I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking about dreams, nigga. What are you talking about?
Steam might not verbatim be coming to PlayStation 6, but Sony might be up to something, y'all. Sony might be up into something to where they want to keep you on the PlayStation 6 and not have you go to another platform. They want you to be able to buy all your games. Hear me loudly and clear. Look at the Steam machine.
Oh, yeah, Sunday Market clairvoyant. Yes, crazy.
Come on, you should know this.
Oh, wait. Oh, no, don't you do that.
Hear me loud.
You keep us out of here. Don't you go over there. Don't you go into the Steam machine. Stop it. We've done this before. Don't you do this again. Here we go again with the what ifs. Talk about what is, literally.
Look at the Steam machine. Come on, you should know this.
Here he goes. We've lost him.
Look at the Steam machine. Look at what Valve is doing with the Steam machine. Shaking up the industry right now.
Oh, shut up. Literally, you said that it wasn't going to do anything. You said it was going to get smoked by the Magnus. You said that it ain't going to affect Sony. That's what you said. And I'm pretty sure Drumline Rolla and a couple other people were telling you that you're tweaking, right? Like I said, I don't think it's just going to shake up the industry, but people tried to have this conversation with you a couple weeks ago, and you weren't having it. You were telling people to calm down, calm down, calm down. Now look at the Steam machine. It's going to shake up the industry?
That is a PC box. That's a PC-like console box.
No, it's not a console. It's a PC.
It's
brother, he blasted the Steam machine. I know. Trust me, Drumline. I know, nigga. We documented it. That's why we document this shit.
Like because it's cube, it's portable. You could take it on the go with you. Why do you think the GameCube was so fire back in the day? Because it looked like a mini PC, like a mini ATX PC. Come on, you should know this. And now you have smaller PCs that you can carry now. You don't have to have the big old freaking, big bulky freaking
box with the 5090 that you use as decoration. Don't worry, I got you, Marlon.
PCs carrying around, towers carrying around. You can have those small.
Why would you carry it around? But go ahead.
Micro mini ATX cases.
Yeah, amazing. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you're good to go. It's like that was done years ago, right? And now you see Valve coming out. Oh, shoot.
What is he talking about? I guess he's trying to say now the form factor PC, he's trying to say that that's going to be different, that there's a small PC. But you could have built a small PC if you wanted to, right?
Oh, little mini PC. Like
he doesn't have nothing in his PC tower.
GameCube, right?
Sony does miracles. Yes, amen.
Console-like.
Console-like. You guys have added that tag to it. It's a PC.
Rule it out. And that is basically...
But you ruled it out. That's what you did, right? Oh, shut the fuck up, Marlon. You flip-flop more than the Falcons fans. I can confirm he does.
A PC. You're going to have Steam on it, and you can put whatever you want on it because it's a PC. It's open source. You can do whatever you want to do. Put whatever software you want on it.
Yeah, but what about the PC boys? They got to wait for GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6. What about Wolverine and Sorrows, right?
So
like I said, we just left that at home. We left that at home. We didn't bring those talking points to work today, right? We didn't take those talking points into the office, right? We left those talking points in the living room.
about that, right? So you honestly think Sony is just going to be sitting back in the cut?
That's what you thought. That's quite literally what you thought, verbatim. You said that it's not affecting Sony. Sony doesn't have a problem selling consoles. You said it was going to get smoked by the Magnus. Now you're this is insane.
Crossing their legs and crossing their hands and just watch Microsoft do that, and they don't do nothing. Come on, guys, we better than this. We are better than this. For all
Are we?
know, maybe not.
Are we?
We don't know, but don't rule it out. Anything is possible. Sony could very well be working on something to mimic what Microsoft is doing right now.
Oh, why would they do that? Microsoft is dead. Microsoft is in last place.
Next generation Xbox. Don't rule it out. That's all I'm
You're crazy in your brains. What about GTA 6, the closed ecosystem, right? Wolverine, right? Well, are you crazy in your brains? You know how many people are going to buy a PS6 to play GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6? You crazy in your brains, right? They're on their way to selling over 100 million. What happened to all that shit, right?
saying. Man, how crazy, guy. Listen to me. How crazy would it be for you to turn on your PlayStation 6, buy a PlayStation 6 game or a PS5 game, a PS4 game, a PS3 game, a PS2 game, a PS1 game. Oh, wait a minute. All generations of PlayStation on one box. Sounds ironic to what hip hop is saying, right?
Yeah.
All generations.
It's almost like you drew this up when you heard this rumor and you completely pivoted a lot of your talking points.
Of PlayStation under one box, including another platform piece.
Strange. This is hype, isn't it? Could have sworn he rejected this for Magnus. Yeah, correct.
See,
Yeah, nope, not happening.
and you're able to buy the PC game on the PlayStation 6. So you buy both versions in one, the cross-buy situation in one box. So you purchase it once, and you can play it on PC if you want to, or you can play it on PlayStation 6. That's crazy.
Nope, not happening, right? Why would they do that? More console sales, right? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? What about more exclusives? All right? Why would they do that? It doesn't make business sense, Marlon.
So where the
Yeah,
heck
play anywhere, exactly.
are you going to go? And you're able to boot up that PC game on the PlayStation 6. Think about that idea. This is all.
Yeah, so play anywhere is cool now. Yes, you guys see this, man. This is what I'm saying. A lot of these shit that these guys have been talking shit about, I just looked at it and I was like, I mean, I think this sounds nice. I think this benefits the consumer. But these guys talked about it from a business standpoint. And what will we always say? Why would you look at this from a business standpoint? Why not look at this from a consumer standpoint? At the end of the day, you're a consumer, right? But now we're starting to see the truth. Like I said, all it was missing was a PlayStation logo behind the pitch, right? You put a PlayStation logo behind that pitch, and these guys are right on board with it.
Ideas I'm throwing out there. I don't know who at Sony is watching the show. I don't even know who is listening. Just like years ago, I was over here
Cigs and cereal.
yapping my mouth. Next thing I know, I got an email. Oh, here's Gran Turismo 7. And oh, by the way, there's a game that's coming for PlayStation. Please don't say anything to anybody. Next thing I know, I open up a P.O.
If I had a secret, you would be the last nigga I'd tell.
box. Boom, they sent me a poster for the freaking game. To this,
Literally, the content writes itself. Once Sony's doing it's all good now. Yes, it literally does. Easy farm.
day, I still have the poster in my closet. I have not opened it. I have not taken it out. The only thing that I was hinted on was it's a classic returning.
Like Lono said, why would Sony want to sell the game once? You know, it's funny. We're going to get into what Lono has to say about this. You guys already know that's the main event, right? There's levels to this.
And I held it. Dude was like, look, do not mention my name. Don't even, you could say, oh, PlayStation, but don't mention my name. He was like, do not mention my name. You understand what I'm saying?
X'd out.
Sony's PR, bro, they will scorch earth if they have to. Yo,
I mean, I don't know. They be getting hacked left and right.
Sony,
Niggas be running away with games and information all the time.
personally have worked with Sony on the legal side of things where I had to sign off on things. I had to sign off
Nope.
on stuff
Nope.
for them to take my content to feature it on multiple stuff that they're making. God of War document.
Scarch? Yeah, they'll go scorched earth.
Look me up. Look it up. God of War documentary, I had to sign off multiple paperwork on that saying shut your mouth and don't say nothing until it's released. All right, don't even mention any of our names, nothing. All right, the Last of Us Part 2
That's cap.
content stuff that I've done with them, the what was that? The making of Last of Us Part 2, all these different things. So I know firsthand how Sony works. I know how their legal team works. I know how their PR team works. They don't play games. So I'm telling you guys right now, like, there are certain things.
Six, what is he talking about now? You guys are like, Six, what is he yapping about? He's explaining his track record, and pretty much what he's saying is he has a familiarity with Sony, their PR. They keep things really buttoned up, really sewed up, right? So information and leaks, I guess he's saying, like, if something comes out, it's official, and you got to be careful about who you say your sources are. I think he's doing this to kind of preface what Hip Hop Gamer said, because I don't think Hip Hop Gamer released his sources, right? Because he doesn't want to lose his sources, of course.
If it is coming from, I don't know where hip hop get the information from, but if it is coming directly from somebody from Sony, who knows? Maybe it's not Steam. Maybe they just told him.
See, I'm pretty good at I'm a pretty good pony whisperer. I'm pretty good at translating pony.
Hey, look, it's Steam, right?
It might be the Reforged Rose, right? It might have been because I played all the temple titles on Steam.
And it's not really Steam. It's something else they're working on, but they're not going to tell you. You see what I'm saying? Because they know journalists most of them are going to talk. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to freaking talk. And nobody wants to lose their job. Nobody.
Then why did they tell you? I thought you were a journalist, right? Never leave your bank and credit card information. You make a purchase on the PlayStation Store. They have a history of getting hacked. Yes.
Wants anything to come back on them. And we both know Sony ninjas and Nintendo ninjas, they do not play around. They will pull up to your house, knock on your door like the mafia. Men in Black.
There you go. I mean, Nintendo will do it, right? Hiding behind Nintendo. I don't know about PlayStation.
Pulling up at your door with briefcases. They don't play. So I say all this to say this. It will just be amazing for us to be able to buy all of our games on one box. And I do also believe that's the direction that the industry is going.
Okay, so you've completely pivoted, because before you were saying that you couldn't see it, and that that console sells, PlayStation had no problem selling consoles. So now you can see them pivoting, and you can see the industry going in that direction. Okay, interesting.
You understand? To where, man,
you were just talking about how PlayStation might pull their games off PC. Now going towards PC is the move. What a flip flop.
Why go to PC or why go to Xbox?
Oh, stop it, nigga. On PC, you'd be able to get everything. Stop it. See, this is what I mean. This is all just a glazed PlayStation. So why go to PC? Why go to Xbox? Because now PlayStation has Steam. Oh, it's so crazy.
What's going on right now? Come on, you should know this. It's right under our nose. Y'all don't see what's going on right now? Look, it's getting to whoa.
Yeah, the ponies are so predictable, yes.
Oh, Marlon's about to go crazy. You doggone right. It's cold outside. I'm about to turn up the heat on you right now so you can actually feel a little bit better inside your house. I'm fixing to turn up the heat on you right now. So listen to me right now. Hear me what I'm saying. It's already...
You're starting to sound a little crazy.
Happening right in front of your eyes. Don't you see it? It's getting to the point now where people are like, why should I buy an Xbox?
Oh, shit.
Why the heck should I buy an Xbox when all I need is a PlayStation 5? Because, come on.
Isn't this interesting? But when people were saying that to you, when people were saying, why would you buy a PlayStation? Because the new Xbox is going to have Steam, you couldn't wrap your head around it. I mean, this is insane switch up, insane flip. It's funny, he tried to even sneak PC in there and said, why build a PC? Like, here comes the glaze.
Wake up. Come on, you should know this. You should already know what I'm trying to say. Everything is already coming to PlayStation, minus Nintendo. So why buy an Xbox? If you're not an Xbox fan, if you're not heavily invested in Xbox, it's already happening. Everything on one box is already happening. Come on, you should already know this.
Yeah, this is a massive plot change. So now PlayStation is going to be the one that's going to have the hybrid, and they're going to be the one-stop box, right? They're going to tear down the walled garden that they've preserved so long. That's led to so many console sales, right? Quite the switch, right? So, but again, he's not saying this could happen. He's just saying don't rule it out, right? I guess he's setting up for the pivot.
Why is it crazy for Sony to sit there and offer PC games on PlayStation 6?
Because I thought that they had console sales. I thought that they wanted to, incentivize the consumer to jump over that paywall, right? To have that closed ecosystem, right? That's what I thought, right? I thought that the PlayStation 6 was going to be the reason that Wolverine was going to be the reason to own a PlayStation 6. All that nonsense you've been talking. GTA 6, right? What happened to all that?
I mean, that's the next step. So what's wrong with that going into next generation? They got to reel you in some kind of way.
I thought that was what Wolverine and Saros was going to do in GTA 6. You telling me that they need more than GTA 6? You crazy in your brains. I thought in the UK that they were selling off the shelves. Right? Why do they need to switch anything? Sony knows what they're doing. You said it yourself. Sony don't have a problem selling hardware. I literally just re-uploaded a video to the channel today of you glazing that shit.
Remember, I told y'all don't listen to me.
Oh, yes, we
Those
do.
of y'all who've been rocking with me since day one, go back to those older PS4 streams. I've been said this a long time.
No, I've just been documenting what you've been saying the past 5-6 months, and you've been against this shit. You said that Sony, you were on the Reforge wave. You said that Sony was going to pull their games off of Steam or whatever the fuck, or block them, or block Xbox hardware from buying the games on Steam. Like, you just said a whole bunch of crazy shit.
If these companies, Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, their job is to keep you locked in on the box, is to keep you buying and purchasing off of their storefronts. You think Sony wants you to leave the PlayStation 5 and go to another platform? Are you crazy in your brains? Microsoft,
I mean, but wouldn't they be doing that if they put Steam on there?
is making it easier right now to sell more PS5s. Microsoft don't care because they're getting their 30%. Come on, you should know this.
So when they're doing the same, this is what I mean. Now you just have a convoluted mess. Even I can't separate this shit. What are you talking about? So now these companies are doing essentially the same thing, right? But Microsoft don't care, but Sony does.
Guys, wake up. Stop dreaming. Stop sleeping. Wake up. Look at the stuff that Mark Cerny is talking about. Look at the relationship that Mark Cerny and AMD got right now. It's beautiful. The stuff that they're working on, it's beautiful. Right? The possibilities are going to be endless with the PlayStation 5. All the hiccups and barriers that we've been dealing with, right, when it comes to CPU and GPU
so you guys were what, just like beta testers?
processing,
Beta testers.
ray tracing, all these things are going to be so easy for the PlayStation 6 to do. So why not make it to where
Force One said, so I guess PC/Steam is carrying the gaming industry, huh, Marlon? Yeah, they don't want to have that
you
conversation.
can cross buy on the PlayStation 6 and buy a PC game and play it on there. And
Play anywhere.
not only that too, but have it set up to where you can actually
That is a good point, Curry's like all the stuff that Sony is working on with AMD is going to be for everyone, Xbox and PC. Yeah, you're going to be able to use that those if you want to, right? You know what I'm saying? I don't know about if I want to try that piss around.
play the PC game on the PlayStation 6 and tinker with the settings like you would on PC. Woo!
Oh. But you don't want to do that. You don't want to deal with the updates. You don't want to do that, though. I thought you guys just wanted to plug and play. Did you just hear this shit that this guy just said?
PlayStation 6 and tinker with the settings like you would on PC. Woo! Wouldn't that be something? Why the heck?
That would be something if you guys glazed it after talking all that bullshit about us PC guys saying that you don't want to tinker with the settings and everything, but now you want to do it. Interesting. It's almost like all that shit you guys have been saying for like the past years, honestly, about PC, right? It's almost like all that shit you were saying was just bullshit.
Would you go out there and go build a PC well, obviously there's a reason to go build a PC because you want more performance. But other than that, if you're heavily
so much garbage from him, man. I don't know how you can do this bullshit every day. The rumor was nuked from the Gaming Leaks Reddit due to no proper source. I mean, dog, you know, they got to make content sensationalist. Listen, I'm not mad at it, right? I actually enjoyed it, right? Let me make sure I liked it. I liked it. At least he had the balls to talk about it. A lot of ponies dodged the shit because they knew all their narratives would crumble. Let's just be honest. I've said it before, and that's the sad thing about this space. Like these guys don't care about accuracy. They don't care about being correct. They just they just want to get the clicks, I guess. These guys will run with anything. They like rumors and leaks more than like the definitive shit, because the definitive shit you don't get to dream, as he was saying, right? Let me bring it full circle. With the rumors and leaks, you get to dream and be hypothetical and all this shit. That's why they like the rumors, right? Shout out to Crevice, man, my dog. He shouted that out today in the Discord.
The majority of you guys are already heavily invested into PlayStation. Why go anywhere else?
Thanks for the dono.
Why go anywhere else?
I think Sony and Steam would have a different financial cut. If Steam said no, Sony could say no more launching games on Steam. We have our own now.
My boy HaloZilla said, I don't care if the rumor is fake. I'm just glad it exposed Marlon. Hey, I'm on the same page. Then we're all on the same page, right? And that's my dogs.
Exactly. And that's fine.
No, we are here for the wrong reasons, my butt. I just wanted to document these niggas, because these niggas be talking out of both sides of their fucking neck.
That's fine.
Or both sides of their mouth, I should say.
Sony ain't gonna die if Steam says, hey, you can't do that. If Microsoft can do it, why can't Sony do it?
Oh.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
You see, you get what? Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
Valve is gonna want their cut, period. They're gonna get their cut, period. But what I'm saying is, Sony could very well be working on their own store, their own PC store, and could very well still have games released on Steam. Could still have that whole thing going on, and have their own storefront on the PlayStation 6 to where you can play PC games on the PlayStation 6.
All I'm saying, I'll say the same shit I've said this whole entire little live stream. You know, I'll never say never. Anything's possible. I think it's highly unlikely, right? But it's just so funny. Like you guys said, it's so funny to see how these guys switched up, man. It'll be interesting. You know, we have to document this for further conversations, right? Let's see if they'll remember this shit. They'll be saying some crazy shit a week from now.
That is, bro, that would be cool. What? Are you crazy? Man, that would be a way to reel people in. Day one. Bro, I'm so tired of talking about this. Look at what's going on right now. Y'all don't pay attention? GPU prices skyrocketed at the early part of this year. Tariffs, CPU price. Bro, to build a PC is way more money. Unless you're rich.
So now we're fear-mongering PC.
Or you're...
Oh, so you don't think this new hybrid isn't going to be premium cost? You don't think it's going to cost a premium if it's a hybrid and it's going to be able to access Steam, right?
Doing well for yourself. It's very expensive to build a decent, powerful PC with a 5080 and hip-hop.
Right, you don't think this new, whatever this is, this new AMD box, you don't think it's going to use RAM?
Even talk about like a 5080 being able to run GTA 6 with no problems or whatever the case may be. But hear me and hear me loudly and clearly. Listen to me. Think about what the industry, where the industry is going. Think about where the tech industry is going.
I mean, are you finally doing that?
Everything is going up in price.
So he believes the rumor. I mean, I don't know. It seems like like I said, he's talking out of both sides of his mouth, right? That's why we'll just document it. It's a coin flip, right? It depends on whatever narrative he's trying to run with in that moment.
RAM, all these things are going up. CPU next year is fixing. You think you see anything yet? I try to warn you guys. I told you boys. I said, look.
He tried to warn us. He's been watching Lono.
Now is the time. Ben told y'all, get a PS5, get an Xbox, get a Switch too, because build a PC if you want to now.
Yes.
Because
build a PC, that's the best decision in my opinion. Get a custom PC, tailor it to your needs. That way you'll be able to update it. You don't have to worry about a mid-gen refresh or none of that shit. That's just my opinion, right? Do as you please, but I mean, all this pivoting, it's so crazy.
Into next year, your goose is cooked going into next year. Why am I saying that? Because AI companies have bought up every friggin' thing. Everything when it comes to RAM. So it's going to take them even longer. It's going to be about a year and a half. By the time everything settles, we're in PlayStation 6 time. Next Xbox
PlayStation 6 time.
Before everything kind of calms down.
Oh, when it's PlayStation 6 time, does that mean
now's the time to shill out the funds?
Is that time to shill out the funds?
By then, are you gonna wait a whole year?
Oh, so he's just playing the middle so he can say, yes, exactly.
Year and a half, maybe even 2, console prices might go up again. Look at where the industry is going. So let me say this to you guys. Let me try.
Let me hear that one more time.
Where the industry is going. So let me say this to you guys. Let me try to paint this picture so you can understand. Some of y'all still not understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead.
Bro.
Go ahead.
It's getting more and more. You know how I get down. Why y'all playing? You know how.
Yeah, we know how you get down. Yeah, they've seen the bullshit that you said. This is insane.
How I get down with you guys. You know I'm always gonna speak the real. Look at what's going on right
You're gonna blow with the wind like a leaf.
now in 2025. How expensive things are. How expensive it is to have it all. What do I mean by have it all? Have a really good, powerful PC to play all the games at max.
But do you really need a powerful PC to what?
Have a
To play it? See, this is what I mean, dog. You literally just described such a small majority of people that play on PC, right? This is the shit that aggravate me because then they try to drag us into this shit, right? Like, dog, just get a nice PC, right? A PC that's tailor fit to your needs, right? Because the main thing about PC is the freedom, having multiple storefronts and whatnot, sailing the high seas. I mean, already saying nonsense, but go ahead, right? He's saying to have it all. Well, I don't even know what he's talking about. Let me play it back one more time.
things are. How expensive it is to have it all. What do I mean by have it all? Have a really good, powerful PC to play all the games at max settings. Have a PS5 for the exclusive.
Oh, what?
Day one, have a Series X, well, for Game Pass. Let's just say Game Pass, right? And then have, a Nintendo Switch 2 for the exclusives. That's
what the... So this is what you need? You need to have all... Why not just have a PC? With a PC, you can play all of those games. What the fuck?
expensive. That's a lot of money.
Yes, it's a lot of money. Do you think that everybody owns every console? There's no way he just read that shit out normally. There's no way. Consume, right? Yes.
Now's the time to shell out the funds.
So who in the fuck owns all of these consoles? What is he talking? I gotta play this one more time. He just literally named out all of what the fuck?
Have a really good, powerful PC to play all the games at max settings. Have a PS5 for the exclusives.
Even though there are no exclusives, but go ahead.
Day one, have a Series X, well, for Game Pass. Let's just say Game Pass, right?
Even though Game Pass is bad, but go ahead.
And then have, a Nintendo Switch 2 for the exclusives. That's expensive. That's
What the fuck are you talking about? And on top of that, nigga, you can get Game Pass on PC. This is what I mean, dude. You just be shilling. Like, you just be talking. Buy, right?
Now's the time to shell out the funds.
Now's the time to shell out the funds. It's crazy how you engage with this medium. You just buy fucking
A
everything.
lot of money. That's about $6,000-$7,000.
Hey, shout out to Cake Man.
Well, it sounds like PlayStation is just transitioning into PC. I don't see the difference between this and what Xbox was doing before they died.
Yes. Oh my god. Yo, W's for fucking Cake Man. That's my dog. He says, I'm not gonna lie. It sounds like PlayStation is just transitioning into PC. I don't see the difference between this and what Xbox was doing before they died. Yes.
I don't see the difference between this and what Xbox was doing before they died.
Yes.
That is true.
That was a very nice touch at the end before they died. And he didn't even skip a beat. This is what I'm saying. It's so easy to troll these niggas. He's just like, yeah, that's true. That
That
true.
is true, Cake. Listen. Listen, Cake Man. Listen.
This is what I mean. Shout out to Cake Man, because Cake Man's a very smart individual. This is when you have mastered backhanded compliments. You get so good with backhanded compliments, niggas don't even know you done backhanded them. They just be like, oh, yeah, that's true. They just be rubbing their cheek and shit. You done backslapped the hell out of his ass. He don't even know it.
Bro, I'm telling you. Look, it's not out of the realm. Microsoft been doing this. Microsoft, bro, listen. Microsoft been was heading in this direction.
Yeah.
People just now realizing and catching up to what Microsoft is doing. The whole cross-buy, cross-play, all the...
but
Dude, you're the one who was just sitting here glazing the being able to buy your PlayStation game and then play it on the PC. Literally, dog. Marlon used dodge. Yeah. Dodged or evade. Yeah. Expose.
Microsoft been doing that. Come on, you should know this.
Oh, that's how you know Cake Man got it. When he uses the
come on, you should know this.
That's how you know he's rattled.
You understand? Xbox Play Anywhere, all this. They've been doing that.
Thanks for the dono.
They've been doing that.
Steam on PS? They might as well add Game Pass then.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Oh, see, now we're looking into the pony souls, right? Now these niggas want Game Pass. Right? Hey, shout out to him. I agree, goddammit. Yes.
they're not going to do that, though. They're not going to do that.
They not going to do that.
They ain't going to do that. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you that right now. Game Pass
Yeah, so tell them to get on PC.
on PlayStation 6? No.
Okay, and don't lead them wrong and tell them to get a fucking Series X to play Game Pass. Just tell them to get a PC. They'll be able to get all the PlayStation games. They'll be able to emulate all those PlayStation 1 titles, PlayStation 2 titles that you were just glazing, right? And they'll be able to get the games through Steam, right? It's like, come on.
Not happening. Like I said, Sony already got their games on Steam. Makes sense in that regard. Sony already opened up the can of worms 5 years ago to put their games on PC. Makes sense, right? Game Pass, that's a whole different beast. That's counter to what Sony is in business for. What the heck? What the heck am I doing with Game Pass on our platform? You understand what I'm saying? Like, no.
Yeah, well, what the heck are you doing with Steam on your platform?
No. We're not promoting that. You know, we don't even have that on for ourselves. We don't offer our exclusives into PlayStation Plus Premium. You know what I'm saying? Day and date. We're not
What exclusives?
doing that. Every once in a blue moon, we might drop a AA game here or there, but that's not something that we're doing.
Yeah, every blue moon we might throw some bullshit in there. Yeah.
So that's
we don't give you guys good titles and that shit.
that's not gonna happen. What's gonna happen is we're gonna see a shift. I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna see a shift going into next generation. We're gonna see things that we have never seen before from Sony, not Microsoft, from Sony.
Thanks for the dono.
Bro.
If Xbox opening their ecosystem
Oh,
to
shit.
them, then by that logic is PlayStation also dying since they seem to be following suit?
Damn. If Xbox opening their ecosystem killed them, then by that logic, PlayStation also dying since they need to be following suit. Yes.
No. Here's the difference. Sony is not
My boy Real Intellivision says, we haven't seen anything from Sony since the launch of PS4. Yeah, W chat. Shout out to Cake Man, man. W to my dog.
launching their exclusives on Xbox. They're not doing that.
I mean, they're going to be playable on Xbox. Try again, right? Especially once they come day and date. Even though we seen you coping about that shit, we documented it.
not gonna happen. Okay? They're not launching, they're not in dire need to where man, we're not selling enough. We need to launch on Xbox. And then granted, some of Sony's first party games just don't mesh well with Xbox players.
What?
You understand? Games that
Oh, so the games don't mesh well with games. Hey, shout out to Cake Man, the legend. We goddamn double W. So shout out to Cake Man in there talking that shit. He got his ass.
would mesh. It's just like Nintendo.
Hey,
It's just like
my boy said, what about Helldivers 2? Yeah. What is he talking? See, this is what I mean. All these niggas, it doesn't mesh well. What the hell does that mean? Gamers play games, right? What are you talking about?
put Mario on Xbox. What? Like that already.
Shout out to Curry. She says, wait, Xbox games mesh with PlayStation, but PlayStation games don't mesh with Xbox? Then what about Helldivers 2? This is what I mean by like these talking points. They just get more and more ridiculous because these guys have to walk this ridiculous line.
That don't even make sense. The origins of Xbox is shooters. You understand what I'm saying?
So now we're doing the whole shooter box thing.
All these shooter games. That's Gears, Forza, Halo, car. I guess you could throw a car game in there too. Forza. That's what that's the staple of Xbox. There's certain games that just meshes well. genre
Oh, I thought they gave away their identity. I thought they diluted their brand and they gave away their identity. What are you talking about?
of games that just meshes well more with another platform than the other. You understand? Certain single
Shout out to Cake Man. He says, so Horizon meshes with mobile? I guess so.
games, certain games that Sony makes, it's just not going to sell very well on Xbox. This is just the way it is. Yeah, would it move the needle a little bit similar to PC? Yes.
Shout out to Halo Zilla. He says, what the fuck is this logic? Xbox players only buy shooters, right? Curry Cosmo is saying, listen, I don't play any shooters on my Xbox. I play all the stuff Nintendo's and ponies would play. Yeah, I mean, this is what I mean. Like, this is just nonsense. And every PlayStation game is exactly the same shit. Jay talking that shit. Oh, man.
But Sony has already been dibbling and dabbling into PC. Yes, we heard early reports that, Sony might not be launching their first party stuff.
False equivalency, yo. Y'all be having me dead, yo.
On PC anymore. They're probably just gonna do, their live service games and stuff like that. Okay, fine. Even if that's
so it's just live service.
the case, even if Sony say, you know what, we're done with doing our first party single player exclusives on PC. We're done with that.
Nigga, so we're still gonna say that they're done putting their single player games on PC?
Doing our first party single player exclusives on PC. We're done with that. Right? We're just going to do live service stuff. Even at that, I feel like, okay, if they do that, it's still a possibility that they can say, hey, look.
Yeah. As Lono would say, non sequitur. Yeah, I think the way he's acting with your super chat, Cake Man, very platitudinous. Bad faith.
While you're here experiencing the PlayStation 6, it's really nice and cool for you to buy the PC version while you're buying the PlayStation 6 version right here on the box. You get 2 downloads. Do you want to download the PC version or it's
play
similar
anywhere
to how the PS
The PC6.
Bro, come on. It's already happening. The cross-buy stuff has been happening, right?
Yeah, and you were down on it.
You already, bro, do you want to similar to PS?
Yes, he's definitely shadowboxing.
Similar to PS3 and Vita, all this stuff. You do you want to download the PC version? Okay, here you go. You download the PC version of the game. Okay, the settings and the prompts are probably going to be a little bit different. And now you're playing the PC version of the game on the console. And that alleviates you from leaving. Remember, guys, I need y'all to think. But
why would you guys ever leave, right? You got GTA 6, GTA 6, GTA 6, and Wolverine, right? Remember, all of this is over a rumor. Yes, he's literally jettisoning. That's what I'm saying. This is what I mean, right? And we're kind of coming to the end of the segment, right? Marlon, there's levels to this, right? That's why I want you guys to see the difference between him and Lono, right? He definitely has levels to his. That's why he's not a blue chip pony. I'll just say it for what it is.
These companies.
He's been caring, though. I'll give him that.
Is to keep you locked into their ecosystem. What do I mean by that? Monthly active users, time being spent. Why do you think these companies make a big deal every fiscal year when they have their financial reports and all these kind of things? Why do you think they report on those things in front of their shareholders and investors? Because they want them to know, look, man, we doing good. We have this millions amount of people on our platform playing games, buying games.
He basically saying, don't stop paying for online. Yeah, literally. That's literally what he's saying. If you have another device, then it would make sense. LOL, not a console version, a PC version for the same device. Yes.
Come on, you should know this. Right? So why get you to, and think about it. The Steam machine got Sony thinking. Don't think that the Steam machine ain't got Sony thinking.
But you literally told Drumline Roll It, literally. That's not the case and that they're not worried about it. That Sony's not worried about it at all. That's literally what you said.
Man, you know what? Because if we don't do something different, man, people are probably just going to buy a Steam machine instead of a PlayStation 6.
My boy, old dad gamer says, nah. It's console sales. Until those console sales slow down, then they go to look at MAUs to look better. Yeah, then they move away from the hardware-centric business model. Yes.
Not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just saying, if Sony continues down this path to where they release their single-player games
I'm worried for Sony. If they keep on going down this path of Xbox, it looks like they might be dead. Right? That's what Cake Man was pointing out, right? And you just sidestepped it.
On PC, and the window gets shorter and shorter. You know, a year turns into 6 months. 6 months turn into 3 months, and then 3 months turn into
My boy Altlock is saying, clap it like a seal and saying, consume, consume, consume. Yeah, literally.
Now's the time to shell out the funds.
Just saying nonsense.
And then next thing you know, day and date. Why Why not make it to where you're all on one box? Why we're gonna run you off and make you go buy a Steam machine or buy a
Thanks for the
PC?
dono.
Why not keep you on the same
Hip-hop
box?
Gamer got his news from Phil Spencer.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, we've entered the Twilight Zone.
Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But look. I say all this to say this. Don't rule it out, guys. Before we get off into this, don't rule it out. Shout out to Hip Hop Gamer. I have nothing but love and respect for hip hop. Hip hop is
He
like
said, my boy Drumline Roller said, like I said here soon, Sony gonna follow suit and it's gonna be day and date on PC and Xbox. I definitely can see day and date on PC, right? It'll be interesting to see, right? I know I wouldn't be surprised they port more games to the Xbox as well.
a brother to me. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he has gotten some things incorrect in the past, and he has gotten
My boy Ace Valentine saying it's not a PlayStation. Then yeah, true.
some things, right in the past.
Yes, it should have been a 30-second segment. But we know how that goes.
Look at the industry right now. We don't need hip hop to tell us this. Look at what's already been happening. The blueprint is right in front of our eyes.
Thanks for the dono.
Look at what's happening.
That why Sony getting their own PC launcher. Cross-buy on either PS or PC. One launcher on both console and PC.
There you go.
So now they're saying that it's going to be the launcher. Okay.
My man, Steven, you're smart. You're smart as a whip. You're the first one to raise your hand when the teacher is like, hey, when did Christopher Columbus come to...
Yeah, coping. No. Hopium. I think my dog Cake Man, right? Now people are saying that I might be biased, right? But I think Cake Man, right? Shout out to Drumline Roller, right? I think my dogs, what they were saying, I think they were ahead of the game. I think they were smart as a whip, right? And I think the teacher was up here telling lies. Right?
America. You're like, oh, I already know.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Chat pulling him out the water here. Yeah.
Look. Listen.
We're listening.
Let me say this, bro. It makes sense. What you just said, it makes sense. We heard reports that Sony's been working on their own PC launcher. If that thing is
Report. This is what I'm saying. Did you hear reports, or wasn't it just a picture? Wasn't it literally just a picture of icons?
still in the pipeline, if their own PC launcher is still in the pipeline,
The pony pipeline.
then what the heck, bro? Why not? You see what I'm saying? Why not have your own PC launcher?
All I'm saying is, if they're going to have a PC launcher, does that mean that it's going to be day and date on PC? Because you were coping about that yesterday.
Inside of the PlayStation 6 UI.
Yeah, reports, right? As a PC player, I haven't even heard about this shit. That's what I'm saying. Never heard any of it. It doesn't make any sense, right?
Where you can go into that UI, you can switch. Like, okay, you have the traditional
My boy said, OMG, it's not going to make money. I'm still going to buy on Steam. Yeah, I think people would prioritize Steam, definitely, just because it has better refund policy, better discounts and deals.
console, UI for the PlayStation 6, and then you switch over to the PC launcher, and then you can launch you can launch. Oh my Lord, man! And look, bro. How amazing that would be. You switch from similar to what Microsoft is doing, but in a different way. You have the PlayStation.
Let's hear that one more time.
You switch from similar to what Microsoft is doing, but in a different way. You
Okay.
have the PlayStation 6
Okay, all right. I knew this was sounding familiar.
UI, and
Isn't that what Xbox is doing? Yeah, I thought so, right? But then again, I heard they were canceling it, right? That's what Marlon was telling us a month ago.
the
In fact, I think I actually have it pulled up, right? Interesting, because literally, like I said, a month ago, Microsoft canceled next gen Xbox report, right? That's what he was telling us. He wants to talk about reports. That's the report that I got, right? I thought that they were pivoting. They ruled out there was no competition. You guys remember when he got up here and he was crying about competition and everything? Interesting, right? Interesting, right? How the tables have turned, right?
console-like experience, and then you just
Yeah. Similar. It's the same thing, but it's a little bit different. You guys already know it's always different.
open up an app or open up, another side of the PlayStation 6, and then boom,
Yeah. They're exiting the console market. Yes.
it's all PC games. Oh, you can buy PC games.
Okay, he's saying a bunch of nonsense, and like I said, we got to get ready for the Lono hour, right? So I'm gonna show you guys this because this is how he ended all of this prattle, right? You guys aren't gonna believe where this went through, right? Because he ended up reacting to Hip Hop Gamer, but all he did was just listen to him yap. And like I said, I don't really believe this brother, so I'm not gonna play what he has to say. No offense to him, I don't believe any of the leakers, right? Because Detective Siggs is on the scene. Why do I need them? I got my own source.
Like I said, I've been there with this man. I've been there, bro.
Wow.
I know. Like I said before, don't rule.
Let's hear that one more time. We got a little bit of time to spare. Hold on.
I've been there with this man. I've been there, bro. I know. Like I said before, don't rule it out.
Pause.
Don't rule it out. You know what I mean? Because this could very well be something that Sony is working on. And I've talked about this way before we even hear this from hip hop, way before all this stuff has been happening. I told y'all.
Yeah, you were on the opposite side of this.
I said, look, these companies are trying to figure out a way each and every generation. Look at what Microsoft did, right? During the Xbox One generation. They were confused, yes, but at the same time, think about it. Microsoft did it first. Microsoft, you know what? Here's your flowers. I wish I had, you know what? Microsoft, hold on, Microsoft, hold on. Let me give you your flowers. Hold on, man.
Oh, Xbox guys, it looks like he's gonna give. Some flowers. Wow. What are we doing? What's he about to do?
Hold on a second.
He keeps saying, "Look at Microsoft," like he begging Sony to copy them. Yeah, now all of a sudden Microsoft good.
I got some flowers for you, baby.
What's crazy, and this is what I'm saying. Let me pull this back up because I have to show this because this is the flip flop. Look at this shit, right? Microsoft canceled. I keep on pointing to it, but Microsoft canceled next gen Xbox report. Xbox going full third party. Like this is what I'm saying. This was literally a month ago. Now we're giving them their flowers because there's a rumor that Sony's essentially doing the same thing. Okay.
I got some flowers. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, some flowers.
Hey, Microsoft. Look. Microsoft, I'm a man of my word. Microsoft, even though you screwed up during the Xbox One generation with the DRM and all this and that, look, Microsoft, look, I want you to have these flowers, man.
This nigga
You know
right
what I'm
here.
saying? Because the reason why I'm saying you deserve your flowers.
Because Sony's basically doing it now. Right? And so now it's good.
Is because Microsoft was trying to do this to where the Xbox One, how they were trying to put it was all entertainment, one box. Remember?
My boy said shit. So prom date. Why is bro bringing flowers? I mean, this is pivoting to the max.
Connect all this stuff.
Now this nigga's giving Microsoft flowers. I've never seen that shit. Cake Man said, "Get down on your knees and tell me you love me."
You can watch your TV shows, movies, whatever.
Yes, mental gymnastics.
Right? All your games, all in one box. Microsoft Ben was doing this. Ben was trying to do this years ago. Right? And then fast forwarding to Series X and S, and then now leaving Series X and S to, wait for it, to Magnus.
Oh.
Right? And having it more of an open source to where you can...
And we still haven't even really seen that shit, right? Now, Microsoft has confirmed it, but it's so funny that like all this shit is like hypothetical. We don't even know what it looks like, but all these niggas run with rumors and leaks. And it's just funny how all this shit's getting intertwined, right? Because these niggas want to be more pro-corpo than more pro-consumer, which is just odd to me.
Basically, do what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang, Sony can make one pivot, yes.
Do what? Right? Allow you to be able to play any games you want whenever you want, not just the Xbox.
Yes, Marlon has a new nickname, Flower Guy. I'm trying to see, this is literally all that I'm waiting for. I just wanted to show you guys this. I'm trying to see if he does like a pose with it because this is definitely going to be an emote.
But also PC games or wherever you have.
We need Marlon with the flowers.
That's what Microsoft is doing. But Microsoft has been doing this, so I give them their flowers. That's one
Okay, is he gonna
thing
do something with
bro.
it?
I give credit where credit's due. I stand on business, man, and I stand on my word. If I messed up on something, if I say something wrong, then I'm just completely wrong. But I'm telling you, Microsoft's been doing this. You guys know this too. And so going into next generation with Magnus, that's not something new. That's not something that we you know what I mean? Yeah, it's new in the sense of Microsoft is being more bold with it and coming out and saying, hey, look, this is what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so Microsoft confirmed that's what they're doing, but you guys are just running with rumors. Like you said, you're running with like a dream, but like you said, dreams are not always what they seem and whatnot.
You know, similar to the Xbox Ally and what the
I need to get a good. Okay, I think this is just gonna be the best that it's gonna be. All right, let me get the snippet, get tool out. I mean, I hope you guys see this this flip flop right here. I mean, this is just insane, right? Very wicked flip flopping, right? I guess this is as good as it's gonna get, right? We'll listen until he puts up the flowers, and then we'll get into the Lono hour.
Xbox Ally is doing right now. That's what. Come on, you should know this. Come on. Look at what the Xbox Ally is doing.
Oh,
that's what we're.
Oh, nigga, hush. You talk shit about the Xbox Ally, dog. You did a whole stream talking shit about it, how it wasn't innovative, right? Shut up.
That's what our next console. You didn't hear what Sarah Bond said? Sarah, look.
Did you hear what she said? Because all the shit that you were saying when you were talking shit about it, when you reviewed it, like, this is what I mean, dude. You're so full of it, right? It's okay. We got it all documented.
Phil, here's your
and keep digging.
flowers, Sarah. Here's your flowers. All of you guys, here's your flowers.
You're almost to China.
Because this is something that you guys have been trying to do for years, and then now it's finally coming together. Remember what the guy said from Asus?
Yeah, now Sony's done it, and it's finally coming together. Wow, you've gained the approval of the ponies.
The guy said, like, yo, that takes years of development, software and development and research and all this and that. And that interview that Hip Hop did with the
Damn, I thought the messaging was confusing. Yeah, I thought my marketing was bad.
guy from Asus, that was way before the Xbox Ally was even a thing. So I'm trying to tell you, Microsoft, and what is Microsoft doing now?
LOL, now he's acting like the Ally is all good to him. Yes, he was definitely talking shit about it, right? Six, Marlon has a lot of puckering up to do. Yes, he does. His Microsoft sugar mama looking at him like she's sending him an email right now. Like, you've been acting up.
Microsoft is outsourcing themselves, you know, to all these different companies and everything, right? To license and all this.
Yeah, leaving the hardware space.
That license and everything.
Leaving the console market, pivoting.
Xbox this, Xbox that, Xbox work on this handheld, this and that. You know what I mean? Now they have the Xbox, you know, full experience on all these handhelds. Come on, you should know this.
I mean, if Sony has a PC launcher, then you're gonna have that PlayStation experience on all the handhelds, right?
Like, it's happening right
Damn, Marlon's at 25 nose touches. Thank you, Sponge Leader.
in front of our eyes. So it's not brand new. So that's what I'm saying. It's not out of the realm of possibility for Sony to follow suit. Sony follows suit on everything else. With Microsoft.
Let's hear that one more time. What'd you say, buddy?
For Sony to follow suit. Sony follows suit on everything else. With Microsoft.
Oh, but why would they follow suit of the place in last place? Right there it is. Yeah. Why would they follow? But why would they follow the company in last place that's dead? Why would they do that?
Microsoft was the first. Here's your flowers to put their games on PC. Right? And then Sony 5 years ago, oh, shoot, we need to put our games on PC too, because games that have already ran their course on
already ran its course
on our console.
No, because you guys didn't buy it, right? Let me be ignorant, right? Because no, I don't think it's because they didn't buy it. I think it's because they wanted to make money, right? Money's always good. All this closed ecosystem, you know, diluting the brand, it was just all bullshit. They wanted to make money, so they started putting the games on other platforms, right? But you guys love to say, oh, the games don't sell well. That's why they're on other platforms, right? It's funny how you went into this pivot. Now you're giving Xbox flowers. This is insane.
So on our platform, we need to move the needle a little bit more. So that's why we're going to be putting our games on PC.
There we go with the move the needle bullshit.
It makes a whole lot of sense. So again, bro, like, listen, man. Sony always copying. Microsoft is always, always copying. Nintendo. All these companies.
I thought Nintendo was king. Who they copying?
You know what I'm saying? They work off of each other. You know what I'm saying? They mimic off of each other. Like, that's.
You know what? I was proud of Marlon, and it always ends with a bittersweet agenda. Oh, yes, he's a pony, right?
That's
You
the
can't.
way it is.
You know what they say? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
That's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if you see Sony goes down a similar path.
Oh, trust me, we wouldn't be surprised at all. Right? Are you ready if they do that?
Why this is new.
All we're saying is watch out with your talking points, right? Because you're about to trip yourself up.
To you guys,
right?
This is
watch out your box side, right? As you were saying.
Something that I saw coming a mile away. Remember, I'm gonna leave.
Shut your ass up. You did not see this coming from a mile away.
With this. All right.
Okay, thank you. Please wrap it up.
Yoshida said, bro. Bro, let me put down these flowers. Let me put down my wife's flowers, bro.
Yes, everybody in the chat saying, put down your wife's flowers. What the hell are you doing? Put down your wife's flowers. You're about to give away your wife's flowers to Microsoft, right? That's how bad you're pivoting.
Listen.
Thanks for the dono.
Xbox is doing that cause Sony is destroying.
Like literally insane.
Them.
Look at this. Xbox is doing this. Like, Xbox is doing that because Sony is destroying them. Yeah. Tell them, Marlon. Yeah. Let them know. Look. Yes. This is where we're ended out. Look, let your ponies know everything's okay, right? If PlayStation's still number one, right? Console sales. But there's some rumors out here.
That fight in the boxing ring between Sony and Microsoft has been over with.
Oh, it wasn't a fight. It wasn't a fight, y'all. You guys whooped Microsoft's ass. It wasn't a fight. No, don't you try to cap now, nigga, right? What you talking about, right? No competition. Undefeated, undisputed, doing their own thing, right? With the exclusives. One tempo title per year, right? The heavyweight champion.
18 years. It's been over with.
The haymakers. Buckle in.
You know what I'm saying? Microsoft has lost that battle. So if you are Microsoft...
Yeah, so why is Sony copying them? Since Microsoft lost.
What would you do? Would you keep on going down?
I wouldn't follow the nigga. I just knocked the fuck out.
The traditional Xbox 360 route, or would you do what they're doing now?
I wouldn't follow the nigga whose ass I just whooped, right? That's all I'm saying.
That's what you got to ask yourself. So check this out.
Yeah. What fight? Yeah. Microsoft was doing their own thing with the fucking 2017. Well, we got to run with this analogy, right? I've been hearing about the undefeated Sony that's just looking for competition, right? The warrior searching the battlefield, looking for someone willing to step up and try the unlimited console sales, right? And now they're following the dead ecos. Like what? The guys, the people who fostered a culture of guys who don't buy games. What type of shit is this? You crazy in your brains.
Look,
are you done?
You literally see what Tsuya Yoshida-san said recently, right?
Oh my God, are you done?
The ceiling for graphics is already there.
Okay, yeah, you're talking about graphics. Yeah, we're done. You don't know anything about graphics. Let's just get out of there. Okay, let's just get out of there.